this video brought to you by Squarespace, I'm going to be showing you the best portfolios I found in 2022. Let's go. The first one is Studio Thomas. Have a look. It's pretty cool. Again, it's very simplistic. We see it a lot, this type of thing happening with portfolios, just crazy experiences on the page. And it's really important, I think, if you are a graphic designer creating your portfolio or an agency creating a portfolio, to have a sort of experience within it that looks creative to people who may not understand the design industry as a whole. But instant brand colors are there. If I do a click, you'll see we get Yoni there, a chemical-free period care product, which is cool. We keep going down, raw monoflora honey, and this is what I've been telling a lot of you guys to do with your portfolios. It's not just to show the design, but to show the product and how the design works on it. For instance, this here, Elsewhere Coffee Roasters, you see it's an actual image of the product. That's what we need. That's how you're going to get other clients to really understand that you can do the work that you're suggesting you can do. You'll never just see the design by itself. It's pretty insane, all the work here. Let's have a look at all the projects. Or maybe the etiquette group. This is a cool project that I like to look at. You can see when we go into a project on the website, it goes into more detail. It's not a case study, but it's just more detail. But look how cool this is. It's showing the design all the way through. The whole screen is taken up with this whole project. The second portfolio is Damn Graphics. Again, lovely bold colors happening here. A lot of anti-design happening. You'll see that most portfolios now will have elements of anti-design within it, and it doesn't matter your opinion on that, that's just what's happening. As we scroll down, you can see that it goes crazy with the sort of experience here. You need a designer who's passionate about getting things done. My name is Nando and I'll help your brand stand out beautifully. Again, if you're a client coming onto here, you'll have a good time on the website. It's very memorable, and that's what you want. With thousands of websites being made daily and new talent in the design industry coming to fruition every day, how are you going to stand out? And this is one way to stand out. I'm good at what I do because I give a damn. You're not so typical retreat website. Okay, now this is cool. I like the logo here. Isn't that logo just insanely cool? Looks so minimal, futuristic. Geometric shapes. You see, we've got the beautifully outlined and laid out portfolio piece here. We're greeted at first with an amazing logo. As we go down, it starts to explain a bit more about the project, about the brand that they're working for. And the main thing is the whole page is taken up by the project, which is interesting. Normally what you see on like other websites is that it would just still be your branding color in the background. This is something that I want to change on ours as well. But on here, each page or project page is dedicated to its own brand that they've worked on. And if you're wondering where these portfolios are, check the link in the description. They'll all be in there. Number 3 is Mariano Pascual. Let's see what they've done. Instant wow for me. This is, if you don't know already, it's essentially your computer screen on a website. I don't know how they did this. It's insane. But if you click here, you get this, you get these windows, right, of different work. So for instance, I could go into Pendulum. This is the work here. This is the description, and you can actually move things around. It's actually insane. The work is great, but the website, the portfolio is definitely creative. What happens if I type in that? Oh my goodness. If you click that, oh God, we can't show any of this, Jim. I apologize. So if you're a website genius, this is actually a really good way of standing out, is to go beyond what people expect a web page or a portfolio to be, to really stand out. What if you wanted to create your own personal portfolio for the work that you've done for your clients to gain more clients, but you don't know how to code a website? Well, don't worry, because Squarespace allows you to create a beautiful, professional-looking website or portfolio, if you want, without having to know a single line or shred of code. With thousands of award-winning, customizable, and I mean fully customizable templates, you can create your own design portfolio, make it your own, have a contact page, and gain the clients that you need by showing your work. In fact, if you click the link down below in the description, you get 10% off your first purchase. That's either on the domain or the website, so you can actually buy domains as well. And you also get a free trial, so you can actually build your website and customize it, everything that you need to do prior to buying it. And when you're ready for it to go live, you pay, you get the 10% off, and boom, your website is live. So if you don't already have your own personal portfolio, or you want a fresh take on what a portfolio can be. Check the link down below in the description, try it out for yourself. Thank you Squarespace for sponsoring this video. The next portfolio, number 4, is David Milan, and this one is unreal. So I'm a huge lettering artist myself. I love typography, as most designers do, but a huge fan of hand lettering. And you can see here, as soon as you pop onto his portfolio, it's just filled bright colors of his work. And this is another tactic you can use in your portfolio also. If you've got many pieces of work, maybe it's provoking, bold, or brightly colorful like this, you can just show it as a sort of a grid on the website. I wish I could zoom in to show you the texture of the lettering as well. It's something that I've really wanted to master myself as well. But David Milan's website is super simple. It hasn't got a lot going on. The most amazing part of it is the sheer amount of work that he's got on there. You could just keep scrolling, and essentially it's like his Instagram page or his Instagram profile just on another website. That is another tactic, especially maybe you're too busy to make your own crazy good developed website. Maybe you just want to use Squarespace and just shove your Instagram images on top of there and use that as your portfolio. For a long time I did that, and I was getting work with my hand lettering from just doing that and putting it on my Squarespace website. But just work like this where it's, I don't know how to explain it, it just looks juicy. Is that the word? Juicy? Amazing stuff. So what can you learn about the portfolios that we've seen? Your portfolio will dictate how many clients you get generally. Depending on your target audience, obviously you'll get different kind of clients, and depending on how you show your work is who you're targeting. But the most vital lesson that you can learn from your portfolio is to make it an experience. So walk people through. People can just click off your portfolio as soon as they're on there. If they're not interested, they will click off, kind of like this video. So if you have made it this far, well done. So make your portfolio an experience, target the people that you want to work with. And number 3, keep it updated. So always post new work that you're happy with. Don't post work that you hate doing, only post work that you enjoy doing. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you soon. Goodbye.